Another day, another thrift store. I'm going to attempt to go thrifting at Habitat for Humanity. Welcome to the Habitat for Humanity Restore. This section of the store with all the shelves used to be their dollar section. So everything on the shelf was $1 each. They've since changed that. They made the dollar section smaller and now they have items priced. Now, prices aren't unreasonable compared to what some of these items would be charged at Goodwill. It's definitely a bit cheaper, though I think some of these items could have gone on the dollar shelf. Always have to check out the glass. You have the monogrammed glass. I guess it would be a great gift if you knew someone with that last name, but otherwise it will probably stay on the shelf. Not sure how their inventory flows here with the change, if people are more apt to buy a priced item or if they wait until it goes to the dollar shelf. I don't know how long they wait to move it. I'm assuming that they would have to, unless they are okay with having the same items sit on the shelf week after week after week. Camel, 1984. How often do you see those guys? So a set of 2 for $3, $1.50 each. Not bad pricing. Again, it's not as bad as Goodwill, though here they do have an antique section. And speaking of antiques, I found this local piece. It is a little dish from the Allentown, Pennsylvania hospital. For $3, I thought I'm going to have to pick this up. That's the first time I found a piece from a hospital. $4 bowl. Why not? Lots of housewares, lots of housewares. They also have furniture, albums. You can buy a baby shoe with some little foliage in it for $5. Obviously, you can tell I passed on that. You have your milk glass, doodads, cutlery, dairy bottles. It's amazing what one finds at a thrift store. This was a really well-made jewelry box, but unfortunately it did have the damage. If it wouldn't have had the damage, I probably would have picked it up because it was really nice. It was rather heavy. I was kind of shocked by how heavy it was. Your canning jars, 2 for $5. Not a bad deal. Cheaper than the flea market sometimes. These are great for those that love to can, that have a garden, that like to make preserves, etc. At antique stores, those would definitely probably be charged at least $5 a piece. So 2 for $5 was not a bad deal at all. Now this is the dollar section. While some things I don't think should be $1, I mean, I don't know if I'd pay a quarter for it. This is where they have all their dollar items. They do have a large amount of employees to sort. First I was like, what is that? It's an eyeglass holder with a little nose. But yes, they do have a large number of employees that spend their days in the back room sorting everything. So they decide the price, I'm assuming, whether it's $1 or whether it goes to be priced on the shelf. So we have dollar shopping carts. Lots of stuff for $1, but I couldn't really find anything for $1 that I wanted. This was a cute baking tray. You have the gingerbread man with the candy cane. A few of these were listed online. You can find some of these baking trays that are quote unquote rare or more desired. Oh, I guess I did pick them up. I think I looked them up and then I put them back. So we have records, $1 each. Now, are we going to find any Led Zeppelin crazy rare records? Most likely not. You're going to find your Christmas with Kate Smith, special sale 99 cents. So you're actually paying a penny more. Lots of your polka albums, your piano, the organ moods. That's the first time I think I've seen that. Hi-fi organ moods for when you are in the mood to hear an organ. Christmas. Do you know who that is? I do not know. All I saw was the hair. But we have more Christmas. So this is where your Christmas records go to spend the rest of their days. And who's that? Lawrence Welk, of course. Now here we have their antique section. I don't know if people donate specifically to the antique section, because this isn't like a consignment shop where you bring your items in and then you get a percentage. These are all donations. So again, this is all based off of the people that sort and they price and they put them here in the antique vintage section. Now, I grew up with one of these in my home. It was just for decoration. We never ever used it $39. I do not want another one. We have a nice antique trunk, $59 at auction. Sometimes they don't even sell for $5. You have your military uniforms. This one was priced at $80, a little bit more expensive than what it would sell at an auction. And I believe this one was only $29. Sorry. You have your fishing vest. I believe those were in the $20 range as well. So everyone's donating their vintage clothing. Oh, I love these waterfall dressers. Oh, even more. So we have more of the military, $29. And then we have another, that one's a Navy uniform, $89. I think their prices are a little bit high for those items considering what they sell for at the auction. If only I could have all those furniture pieces. I thought this was actually a great price, $14. Now the salt and pepper, well, they're not salt and pepper, they're some kind of spices, nutmeg and cinnamon. Those weren't included, but $14 for this set I thought was actually a really good price. If you're looking for that, go to the Habitat. So we have some more military and all the antique automobile magazines you could want for $5 a piece. They wrapped them up, brought them in there. Oh, this is so nice. It was almost like for a child, the secretary desk, I call it. You have your Expo 67. But again, just a lot of vintage and antique items displayed somewhat nicely and put out to see what you would like to purchase. Some old bottles, which I do enjoy. This still had some of the spot fighter in there in case you wanted to get rid of your spots. You have a little writing desk. Now, I don't know if this furniture operates on the discount where after so many weeks it's discounted. I don't believe that it does. That was $100 some for that piece. You might want to go to your local auction. I say that a lot. But glassware, look at all this glassware. They do sort it by color. Blues, greens, pinks, reds, all the glassware that you can imagine, so you can easily add to your own collection if you'd like. I did look at the clothing. The clothing was pieced at $5 a shirt or a top, which isn't that bad. A lot of these were that Lululemon, but they did have some Disney items. They were just a bit too large for me, but I guess you could wear it as a nightshirt. And we even have Goofy. Well, I walked away from the thrift with a piece of history, a little souvenir dish from the Allentown, Pennsylvania hospital, not to be confused with the Allentown State Hospital that served as a psychiatric hospital. The Allentown Hospital first opened in 1899 at 17th and Chew Streets in Allentown. The hospital still operates at this location, now known as Lehigh Valley Hospital. The Allentown Hospital first opened with 30 beds and caring for around 18 patients a day during the first year of operation. The head nurse at that time earned $30 per month. The hospital janitor earned $1.25 per day. Each year after opening, the hospital would see an increase in patients, and so expansion would occur. Allentown Hospital would even care for World War I Army members on a per diem rate, as well as treat community members affected by the influenza epidemic. Finding this little piece of local history was unexpected, but as with most things I find, prompts me to do a bit more research and delve into the stories of those that were patients as well as employees of the hospital. A piece of history purchased for $3. A little treasure.